See if it's on here. It is Rick. It's recording. This is my Sony CyberShot, and it's a little bit awkward to use as a video camera, but I'm just going to go over slowly, try to explain to you what I believe I've accomplished up to this point in this experiment, and some of the features that I have put together, and the time of year. Well, it's June 25th, I believe, Sunday, 26th, 25th. And I'm running this washing machine, which is just a standard household washing machine. I'm running this on my solar, and I usually keep that on because it tells me if the inverter's gone on or not, off or not. So when I have this running here, it runs at about almost 12 amps when the motor comes on, and then the pump for the water pressure, and the pump for the motor for the spinning, and the pump for the water come on at the same time. That's when it draws the most, and it's jumpy. It draws a lot at a short period of time, so sometimes it makes the inverter go off. So I have my strawberry patch. It hasn't really been doing too well here. These are like 4th or 5th generation strawberries. I got my tomato plants coming in here. This is this is really doing well this year. We had a dry rain, and so I was able to get a lot of cherries in. Got way up there. I don't know how I'm going to get them, but I'll pick them. I'll either have to get a scaffolding or a better ladder than that. They make these ladders that have three legs. And there it goes. I'll show you when it's working, how much power it uses. So it's drawing. It's coming on here. Hopefully it won't shut off. It shut off. So anyhow, I have a lot of clothes in there, so that's why it's doing that. This is the kind of cherry. I have the Rainier, and this is the one that you're seeing out there right now that has a lot on it. And this is a small apple tree. It's a dwarf apple. And it has those cane, summer red, yellow delicious Spartan apple. This is the Bada Bing. That's what that is there. Bought it at a nursery. It was maybe about 4 feet by 4 feet tall. Trunk was about 1 inch in diameter when I planted it there. And the trunk got an infection. And I had to cut it off on the top, on the main here. But it's doing really good, actually. I'm getting a lot of cherries this year. We had a hot May, and then it's been dry, so I get these have mold on them, so I pick them off. And there's some of them have, but I've been getting a lot of good ones. See, there's a bunch there and a bunch there. Come out when I'm hungry and I pick them and eat them. So that's my extent of my gardening this year, and I have my pond all put together. So what I do is I screen my cat litter. I have most of my cats are indoors in the winter time, and I use a lot of cat litter, so I just backfilled this. There used to be a pond liner here, and I'm using that to cover my firewood over there. And this is working out pretty good for watering the yard. I don't drink it, so I don't bathe in it, so, and I don't wash my dishes with it. It's just used for basically landscape, watering my landscape, all the garden and the trees and the cosmetic part of the property. It's not really don't need to filter it for that. But plants don't mind it have bugs in it or pine needles or whatever. I'm getting some potatoes going here. Had a lot of these two got really good, but they get bug. I ate them all. I ate them all in there. I'm getting tons of raspberries too this year. I'm getting a lot of raspberries. As you can see, all these are raspberry plants in here. All those in there. And I know it's kind of disgusting, but actually throw urine in the fall, in the winter, when these died back. I'll pour urine on it. It's in the ground, and it's like nitrating, putting nitrates in the soil. So then I use it at worm castings. Use the worms a lot too, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm taking the worms out slowly on my one worm bin, and I'm putting the worms in the other worm bin. So this is where This is where I'm putting my worms now temporarily, and I'm taking them out of here. And what I did is I have a little aquarium pump, and that's to keep it from pinching, and I keep the aquarium pump buried in here, and this is mostly castings. I've been throwing my popcorn seeds in there. I'm getting some corn. What the worms do is they crawl up the sides, and then I scrape them off and I put them in that other worm bin. So, but I need to harvest this. I need to get it out. As you can see, there's stuff it's coming up. Worms, they're getting hungry in here now. So that's what I do. And I get the juice and I pour it on my plants. And I got my troll alert.
Stupid, stinking waffle.
So I'll take my troll alert with me. And you never know when a troll's gonna appear. They just all of a sudden they'll
Useless, total munch.
say things, you know, to you. Try to discourage you.
Cheesy dork clown.
And they're off. On. Or off actually. So I'll turn that off. Go back.
Dirty, puke, knob.
Strawberries. In this fountain, it kind of keeps my strawberries here watered, which is nice. But getting most of my berries in the sunniest spot in my yard, though. And that'll on. And probably not going to allow me to
Despicable, total goblin.
make my video revenue because I have pictures on my wall. Evidently, I have copyrighted pictures on my wall that I'm showing in my videos, so it makes it so I can't. Now it's in spin and it's rinsing, so
Useless, fart, munch.
that's what I do. When I'm not at work, I'm out here in my backyard gardening. So that's how it goes.
Disgusting, baby, sick, crazy, blood, torque, creepy, barf, waffle, dopey, bog, hole.
And I have my stealth rainwater capture system. This barrel right here and that hose, this hose goes all the way here, falls along here, and this hose attaches to the overflow there on that barrel, which is connected to this pipe here, and that downspout goes to this barrel. This barrel overflows, and it goes and it fills up my stealth barrel out in the middle of my yard there.
Dog, booger, face.
So anyhow, have a nice summer. Have a safe and happy and nice summer. Bye-bye.